Hey friends, so we're talking about what to do if you know you're moving but you're feeling stuck. You're not sure what to do. You're still maybe waiting on orders to drop. You're just maybe grieving the process, grieving where you're going. You don't know you should be doing something, but you're just in this moment, this feeling of being stuck, and you don't know how to get out of it. So we're going to talk about that for a minute. And so here are a few things that you can do if you find yourself in that position. Step one is get on a notebook, get on a piece of paper, and start writing down the things that need to go with you. Okay. Write down, you need your service members pro gear, clothes you may need, your important documents. If there's sentimental items that you want to take, write those all down so that way you've got at least a list of things going. So that way when you do get the orders, you can start pulling stuff together. If you already have your orders, make a do not pack space and start putting those things there into that space, so that way you at least have things together and you're not wandering around the house trying to figure out what do I need, what do I not need. So make that list. Step two, figure out your entitlements. Do that financial planning. You can go ahead and do that whether you have orders or not. You can figure out what your per diem is. You can figure out what your mileage is going to be. You can figure out if you got to use TLE, what that's going to be. Figure out your DLA. If you are shipping pets or you have pet expenses that you're going to need, you can start trying to get estimates on those. If you got to ship a second car, you can start getting an estimate on that as well. If you are wanting to do a PPM, you can start getting estimates on that even without your orders. You can call companies up and say, hey, how much is it going to be for us to move from here to there? So you can start doing that financial planning and getting those estimates. And then the third thing that you are going to do is you're going to get out a calendar, a blank calendar. You can easily print them off online, for the next I always say 3 to 4 months. Start filling in dates that you need. So last day of school, report date. If you are working, when do you want your last day to be? Start figuring out maybe what your timeline is going to look like, potential weeks where you could move, that you'd be comfortable moving, when the first day of school is, so that way you can start getting an idea of what your timeline is going to be. Those are some easy things that you can do to try to start feeling like you're doing something in the process and hopefully get you out of this funk of just feeling stuck with your PCS.